This is Phoebe Green and the Locker of Destiny. I hope you're enjoying the book so far. Before we continue, I want to tell you about another book I wrote. This is called Wild Summer, and this was the very first book I wrote. It's about this girl called Rosie. She lives with her mum on a donkey sanctuary, and their donkey farm is really not that popular with customers, and the bank manager threatens to take it away from them. But then in a moment of inspiration, they paint a horse to look like a zebra, and it's wildly popular. And they end up building a fake zoo with all sorts of different fake animals. And it's all going quite well until their sneaky next door neighbour, Elvin McKeedley, gets wind of their scam. It's called Wild Summer. It's out on Amazon. If you search my name, James Dubern, or Wild Summer. All right, on with Phoebe Green. We are on Chapter 12. It's called GGHH. GGHH. On Phoebe's desk sat an old-fashioned contraption made of metal and black plastic. It looked something like a computer keyboard, and the top row spelled out QWERTY, which was familiar. But when she peered in between the keys, she found a kind of metal skeleton inside. "Have you never seen a typewriter?" Megan sniggered. Phoebe shook her head. "Have computers not been invented yet?" Megan looked a little defensive of 1995. "Of course they've been invented. Father has one in his office. But Perivale is traditional," she said. "It's their main thing. Did Mummy not read the brochure?" "We did read the brochure, and Perivale has a computer lab and a wind tunnel," Phoebe said. "I suppose it just doesn't yet." A grey-haired teacher passed out sheets of paper. She moved slowly and methodically between the desks, and Phoebe wanted to grab the whole stack and throw it into the air. She was fidgety and impatient, eager to get the lesson over with and figure out what was happening. Copying the other girls, Phoebe fed her sheet of paper into the typewriter by rotating a knob on the side. She found that pulling on a metal arm made a satisfying ding, so she did that several times. Mrs. Hogan, who Phoebe guessed was her grandmother's age, explained that secretarial work was a common career choice for Perivale girls. She spoke about the world of work as if the very idea was excitingly modern. "We've had girls become assistants to members of parliament," she beamed. "Have any of you considered a job as a typist?" A few girls, including Megan, raised their hands. The teacher looked at Phoebe, who was visibly panicked at the thought of being stuck in the past with one of these weird machines. "What about you, girl?" Miss Hogan asked. "Me? No, ma'am. No, thank you. Although I do plan to write a book," Phoebe said, "with all of the most difficult questions in the world answered." The teacher raised her eyebrows. "Well, don't go wasting paper on silly ideas. It doesn't grow on trees, young lady. It's a valuable resource." Phoebe nodded. On a normal day, she might have argued that paper really did grow on trees, but her mind was racing and she needed to slow it down. Mrs. Hogan explained which fingers to use on which keys, and the girls henpecked at the middle row, typing letters in pairs, FF, GG, KK. Phoebe imagined she was playing Scrabble and found the word flags, using only keys on the middle row. She spent a dizzying amount of time searching for something even longer, but the clack, clack, clack of typewriters got the better of her, and she felt overwhelmed. She regretted typing flags, and then spent yet more time hunting for a delete key which didn't exist. "What do we do when we filled our page?" Megan asked. "Paper has 2 sides," Mrs. Hogan said. "Use both." Paper actually has 6 sides, Phoebe thought. It was quite obvious when she looked at the stack of sheets on the teacher's desk. But again, she said nothing because she had a lot on her mind, what with the fact that she'd only typed 1 word in 30 minutes, and that she'd gone back in time. Still, it wasn't long until the meeting with Miss Perivale, which Phoebe felt sure would provide a breakthrough. After all, the school's headmistress must be an intelligent woman, and the only logical explanation for Phoebe's appearance in 1995 was time travel.